ups and downs, good stretches, not so good stretches. How would you say you guys finished the game, maybe the fourth quarter and on?
Yeah, I mean, I think we played 32 really good minutes in regulation, and then 16. I mean, the end of the first, they had 31 points with 7:30 to go in the first half, and then they had 52 for the half. And we just, we didn't look the same. Start of the second, we didn't look the same. After that, I thought we were pretty good. And, we all, know we have to get better at playing more consistently, but, it takes a lot to come back and win against this team. You're down 10 in the late third, early fourth.
Coach, your ability, I know you were looking to do this at the beginning and all of last year, but the ability to run the ball through Gordon Hayward and play Kyrie off it a little bit in overtime, just talk about the possibility, what that meant for you guys tonight and the possibilities for that going forward.
Well, we were just trying regulation. Obviously, Kyrie was rolling and bringing it down. They started to up the heat on him a little bit there at the end, and so wanted to give him a chance to just to post and really just to get the ball in space and have space. And I thought everybody did a good job. Gordon made good plays. Tatum made really good plays. Al made a big shot when they collapsed on Kyrie. So we had a lot of guys doing a lot of things, and we needed it because that's a heck of a team. And then Morris, I thought, did as good as you could do against Leonard late. Leonard's a heck of a player. Oof.
Hey Brad, Gordon had 15, 5, and 5. Is this a little more of what people can expect to see out of him?
I mean, he's a good player, and there's going to be a curve. And I think that 15 on 8 shots is pretty good when you consider how much we're asking him to handle the ball and make plays for others. But I think he's done a lot of things in the last couple of weeks where you can see those steps are being made, and just a matter of feeling good again. 39 minutes is a good step in the right direction as far as just his confidence. Go from there.
Brad, for as good as Kyrie is as a shot maker, how much does it change your offense, and how much does it change your offense tonight when he was able to really attack their paint, get to the rim, and be able to not only score but set up a bunch of shots on the perimeter too?
Yeah, we need to do a better job attacking the paint, period. I thought Tatum made a couple of good plays late again, but Kyrie's ability to get in there is so unique that we just need to be better at that. And we've been better at that the last couple of weeks. But we started off in such a hole with where we were in the first 5 or 6 games. But we still have a long way to go. I was very pleased with our execution in the last 5 minutes of regulation, with the exception of one play, and in overtime. I just thought it was poised, smart. We made a couple of reads on the fly that were the guys had to make down there on their own. They were great. So those are really encouraging.
Coach, Jalen came out pretty strong, but then kind of faded in the second half. You didn't use him down the stretch or in overtime. What went into that decision for you?
Yeah, we have a lot of good players. So there's going to be times when guys that are good aren't playing at the end. And there's going to be other times where we lean on them for, like we did with Kyrie, 38 minutes in a night. I just think that just part of it. And I thought he did a lot of good things early, like you said. Obviously we made some changes at the start of the fourth, and he played in that group. That kind of got us back into it. But then at the end, I just felt like Morris on Leonard was the way that we wanted to go, and it worked out this time. But who knows? We need Jalen. We need Jalen to be a late game player for us for sure.
You mentioned the extended stretch of efficient execution in that toward the end of the game. When you're thinking about this team trying to get it going, is that a good step toward that?
Like I said, we've been doing more of it, but we have the stretches that Gary talked about that overshadow it. But we've been doing more of it, and it was good to see again late in the game tonight. And it's not, a lot of it is just getting Kyrie the matchup or Kyrie in space and letting everybody else play off him. And there's going to be nights where they double him and run at him or really converge, and he's going to have to make passes. Tonight he was able to finish through all that.
I was just gonna ask something about Kyrie. He comes in, I think it's 10:28 left, you guys are down 8. He really got it going after that. Do you tweak things? How much do you tweak when he has it going to kind of put the ball in his hands and just let him-
I'm learning the team as well as we're all learning each other. I think it's fair to say when he's got it going like that, you tweak everything. You stop yourself in your tracks, and you, again, look for spacing and look for opportunities to get him the ball with a live dribble, even if it's catching it on the three-point line with a live dribble. I think those are good things.
Right, Gordon's kind of his rebounding, and he drew a couple of fouls he was able to get, and he's kind of mixing it in. He's kind of doing different things maybe than he did a couple of years ago in Utah, just kind of being more of a dirty work guy.
He's always been a great defensive rebounder as far as like flying in from the perimeter. We're asking him to guard the 4 more. Siakam's a load to block out and keep off the glass and everything. But we don't need Gordon to score 30 points a game. We need him to be a jack of all trades. We need him to be able to guard. We need him to be able to rebound. We need him to be able to pass. And if he shoots 8 shots in a game, that's perfect. If that's what the game calls for. If he shoots 16 in a game because that's what the game calls for, fine. We just need him to be a jack of all trades. And again, we're all learning each other.
Brad, going back to what you were just saying about Kyrie, is it a difficult choice as a coach that when you see a player getting hot, you see something developing, kind of abandon whatever game plan you had and just focus on that?
No, that's like I do everything I can to stay out of his way.
Have you coached